Good morning, Barstow. I'm Natalie Byer.
And I'm George Whitehill. We have a packed show today, so let's get started.
Starting off with some announcements, the middle school speech team finished first at their last tournament of the 2018 season. Great job, everyone.
The middle school mathletes competed this Saturday at Mizzou and earned 6th place in state. Congratulations to Sid Jasty, who placed 30th, Christopher Ramsey, who placed 32nd, and Avisha Pandy, who placed 39th.
Even more congratulations to the participants of the National History Day competition. Wenhan Sun and Ricky Zhang placed 3rd in the group documentary category. Gwen Lab placed 2nd in the performance category, Angela Dang placed 2nd in the research paper category, and John Lubinetsky placed 1st in Kansas City in the research paper category. They will be moving on to the state competition in April, so be sure to wish them luck.
If you're still in need of service hours, Deanna Rose is in need of volunteers to help with spring cleaning over break. Check your email for more information.
Also, all basketball players, please turn in your uniforms to the athletic office before spring break.
This week's poll is East Coast versus West Coast. Vote today on our Instagram poll at Stowe TV. Make sure to vote by Thursday for a chance to win a free bag of chips.
So George, which one are you going to vote for?
I don't know. I love the East Coast. I love the West Coast. But in my heart, I got to vote for the Midwest.
It's not even an option, though.
We got some cool stuff. We got Chicago, Kansas City, St. Louis. We grow a lot of food here.
That's true, but we waste a lot of that food, and we waste a lot of that food here at school, too.
You're right. I'm part of that problem, too.
I am, too. Well, apparently we aren't the only ones, though, so let's check out this piece made about food waste that Sage made. Then we will be joined by her with some more information.
Food waste in the United States is a growing problem that most ignore. According to a 2014 EPA study, the U.S. throws away 38 million tons of food every year. That's the weight of 104 Empire State Buildings. Or to put it another way, that single year's worth of food is enough to balance the scale with all of the blue whales in the world multiplied by 10. That's a look at food waste on a national scale, and that got me thinking about food waste at Barstow. I'm here with Sophia Chatfield, the food service director at Barstow. So, Sophie, how much food do we waste every day?
We have a ton of food. It's like imagine that you have a 60-gallon trash can at home. You probably have 5.
How does it make you feel to see the food that you prepared being thrown away?
It's kind of sad because you kind of think, oh, the kids don't like the food.
How do you think we can reduce food waste at Barstow?
I think what we can do, maybe if they see it, they want to try, just kind of tell us oh, I just want the half portion. This is all you can have right now, and you guys want more, just coming back.
I'm here with Roger Fisher, the sous chef at the Barstow School. So Roger, how much food do you prepare each day for lunch?
We generally try to prepare enough for around 1,100 people.
Do you have an estimation of about how much food we waste every day?
The biggest problem we have, you see a lot of kids just piling on food. They'll get 2 or 3 plates and then they throw a lot of it away because they really can't eat as much. Their eyes are a whole lot bigger than their stomach.
Up to 40% of all food in the U.S. is never eaten. But at the same time, 1 in 8 Americans struggles to put enough food on the table. Food waste in the United States costs about $165 million a year. I'm here with Miss Rudman, the preschool teacher at Barstow. How much food do you see the preschoolers waste every day?
A ton. A lot of food. They're really, really picky. Whatever's on their tray that they don't eat, we have to throw away, especially the milk.
Do you have any ideas on how we can reduce food waste at Barstow?
We've worked with Sophia in the kitchen and given her some ideas of things that the kids like to eat, and that's really been helping. We talked about grilled cheese, turkey and cheese, cold deli meats. The kids really like those. I also think if we could work with the parents a little bit too on those kids that are even picky, even when we've decided to do grilled cheese or pizza and they still don't like those, if they could pack a lunch, that would help reduce that waste. Also, if we could ask the kiddos what they want, so if fruit's coming around, instead of already having it on their tray, we could say, would you like cantaloupe or would you like oranges? And if they don't, then that food wouldn't go to waste because it's not already on their tray.
In the U.S., more food reaches landfills than any other single material in our everyday trash. Wasted food that ends up in a landfill takes decades to decompose.
I'm here with Mr. English, Associate Head of the Barstow School, and I'm here to get his opinion on how we can reduce food waste at Barstow.
So I've got two suggestions. One is something that we've already done. One of the first things we did was got rid of trays for middle school and upper school students. And there's a lot of kickback on that at first, so why don't we have trays anymore? But the answer is simple. If you can carry less, people tend to take less. The less they take in the first trip, the less they end up wasting. And I've seen that implemented at other schools before. The second suggestion that I would have that we haven't done yet, but I think is something that if we got interested in we could achieve, is to do what we call an ORT report. And that means you weigh the organic waste after every meal. So everything that gets thrown away goes and gets weighed, and then you make that report public every single day. So you challenge the students to reduce the amount of ORT that they generate, or organic waste, every single day.
I hope that by exploring different ways to think about food waste at Barstow, we can really see how much of a problem it truly is. If we establish an ORT report here at Barstow where we weigh our food waste after each meal, we can visualize our wastefulness and work together to eliminate this problem at Barstow. For BTVN, I'm Sage Holmes. I have spoken with Mr. Foster, and he has authorized the purchase of a scale to weigh our organic waste after each meal. If you don't already know, organic waste is all the food that is left on your plate when you are finished eating, not your napkins or milk cartons. It will take some effort on our part to separate the trash from the food waste, but science will be in place to guide you through the process. We will begin weighing the organic waste when we return from spring break. BTVN will produce a short update with the weekly results.
Great piece, Sage, but before we sign off, don't forget that Wednesday we will have a scheduled change due to the speaker. Also, this Thursday is varsity night for all spring sports at 6 p.m. Well, it looks like we're out of time. I'm Natalie Byer.
And I'm George Whitehill. Thanks for tuning in, Barstow.